What's up guys, this is Mohammed, and before you buy your first gimbal, these are the top 5 things you should know. Now this video is going to be very beginner friendly, so apologies to those who find this very simple, but I feel like these are things that not many people talk about, so in this video, I'm going to talk about them. Number 1, gimbals are not these magical devices that you just slap the camera onto and all your shaky problems are going to be gone. No. Gimbals, much like anything else in filmmaking, are tools that you need to first learn and then eventually get proficient with. In fact, the first time you try balancing your camera on your gimbal, you're probably going to be very frustrated and not know what to do exactly. Attach this counterweight to the L bracket on the right side. So, just going to bring this out. This is what it looks like. Oops. Cut. And that's the most important point, to know that gimbals take work. Number 2, most of the movements you're going to be doing with a gimbal is going to be based on your hand movements. Now, this is a misconception that many people who have not used a gimbal before have, and that is they think that you just put the camera on a gimbal and the gimbal is just going to account for all the unwanted movements and shakes that you have, and you can move the camera using the joystick here. While that's not completely true, while that is certainly something that you can do, most of the movements will be based on movements of your hands. So for panning, you're going to be moving the gimbal body left and right, and for tilting, you're going to bring it down or up, just like that. Number 3, don't get too fancy with your gimbal movements. Now, the first time you get your hands on a gimbal, you'll be amazed by how just smooth the movement is, and you start doing all these crazy pans and tilts and everything. Don't get too fancy. While there's a place for that later on, in the beginning you need to master the basic movements with the gimbal, like how to walk with it, the ninja walk, and how to pan smoothly using a gimbal. Number 4, not everything needs to be shot on a gimbal. Now, this is true for most new things that we get, we just want to use it everywhere, but there are times that a shot is going to be better if you use the camera handheld or put it on a tripod. So don't be afraid to take the camera off and get those handheld shots or put it on a tripod. Again, this is a tool that you're going to use where it benefits you. So if you think it's actually starting to become a hindrance, take the camera off and get the shot some other way without the gimbal. Lastly, number 5. I feel like there are 2 main ways that I like to use a gimbal. The first way is just like a run and gun documentary type where I have the camera on a gimbal. I'm trying to, keep up with people. And number 2 is slow cinematic shots. In the latter, you really need to plan your shots. Let's say you're doing a real estate shoot. Take some time to really plan out the shots you're going to take. Plan out your movements, if the shot needs any movement at all. Sometimes it's better to have the camera stationary. I feel like with gimbals, we sometimes tend to have these exaggerated movements just because we can. Take a look at your surroundings and practice your shots to see where the shot will start, where it will go, and where it will end. These are the little things that separate good gimbal shots from mediocre ones. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it and found it informative. Please leave a like on this video, let us know what you think in the comments, go back and watch all my other videos, and subscribe to my channel. Till next time.